that shit down.
It's like, yo, he just slipped that in there.
Pause.
Wow. Back in this bitch.
We back. All right. Hi, guys. Introductions. We're going to get better, right? We said we're going to actively do what we have to do.
Yes.
All right. I'm Natalie.
I'm Denzil.
Welcome to another episode of the Least Favorite Podcast. I'm going to run through the topics to see what we're going to talk about. Oh, wait. Damn, I should have asked you this off air. Do you want to talk about what you said earlier? How you, rescinded what you said last week? Or no? Oh, man. I probably should have asked
You lost me. Damn.
You hit me up, and you said it was back like it never left.
Ah.
Did you want to get into it? No?
Nah.
All right.
Too fresh.
Too fresh. All right, maybe next time, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. My bad. I had left that at home. I had...
Yeah. All right. No, you good. All right, so today we're going to be talking about Rick Ross and his rude ass, because that shit was rude as fuck.
Damn.
Dating in the metaverse, changes in perception with weed smoking, realistic expectations when trying to pursue someone, and going after someone your friend likes. So let's get into it. All right, so Rick Ross was doing an interview with the 85 South Show guys.
Yeah, it's my podcast.
And apparently they said 37 minutes in, he got up. Well, he said he had to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
So he got up, went to use the bathroom, and they were waiting for him. He left. He just dipped.
Ghosted them.
He just dipped. And basically, they were like, damn, well, why couldn't he just tell us that? Apparently, he had to catch a flight, so it's like, you couldn't just tell us. And anyway, if you had to catch a flight, why did you even bother scheduling? Yeah. Why did you even go to the interview? And then on top of that, so whatever, it was trending on.
It looked a little shaky.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he wasn't feeling the vibe, honestly. Well, we're going to get into that because basically...
Let me use the restroom one time and I'm going to take this jacket off.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you can't...
Man, stay tuned.
You can't take your foot off for nothing, nigga.
All gas.
Oh, I'm talking about for life.
I ain't got nowhere to go, so I keep walking out the door. You tired?
Yeah, the dip. Something came up.
Yeah, the dip. That's how you dip. Yeah, nah, that's fun to hear. They see him laid up. How you just disappear on nigga like that? Like, we didn't even say bye. Like, we really got turned up. We like, he about to come back. I saw him walk out. I thought he got more than some fresh air. I didn't know he wasn't coming back. Nigga wasn't coming back. I didn't know he wasn't coming back. I'm like, okay, baby, it's hot. I went to the bathroom and changed his mind about all this shit. He was like, you know what? Fuck these niggas.
From now on, that's how the fuck I'm leaving.
Anyway, this led to the challenge of the Leave Like a Ross challenge. And everybody was clowning him for leaving. But I think the reason why I said maybe he wasn't feeling the vibe is because I was going to ask you, have you ever left a party early or left an event early? Because the times that I've left early, it was because I wasn't really feeling it.
For
so
sure.
I just dipped.
Yeah.
If I'm having a good time, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
And it's if he's scheduled, I don't know. I feel like the whole catching a flight thing, I think he just said that, but...
But you stayed for damn near 40 minutes.
Right.
I don't know.
That was weird to me.
It was.
For me, I just feel like this goes back to how we say people, when they reach a certain status, they probably feel like I don't even owe them a goodbye. I'm Rick Ross. If I want to leave, I could just fucking leave. I got money. I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's what that looks like to me.
I feel like, well, okay. That's
what he couldn't even, he couldn't even say goodbye. You can't even be like, yo, I'm out. I gotta do something. Their show is centered around having you as a guest.
But then again, how would that have looked on air? Not on air,
Not on
air. Live, but
I think it would have looked like you're being considerate. They set aside time to have you, right? I'm sure they had to go through something to get Rick Ross on their show. That's not I don't think that's an easy phone call. Yo, you free? I come through. I'm sure they had to they had to make arrangements. They probably even had to pay money. Because I don't think he's doing shit just for the fuck of it. So it was you got there. You were there for, like you said, almost 40 minutes. If you had to go, why couldn't you just be like, yo, I'm out? Like, I have other things to do. Like, they're not worth a goodbye at least.
I feel like no matter what he would have did in that situation, it would have probably just looked bad. Because you went, and then all of a sudden you just left early. Like,
so what would look worse? What looks worse? You leaving without saying anything, or you leaving with at least some type of explanation?
I say leaving without.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my point. That's my point. First of all, and then it's like, all right, aside from that, like me as a Hispanic, like I don't have the luxury in my culture of like entering places without saying hi and leaving without saying bye.
What if he said it? What if he hit them later, like afterwards, and said like, "Yo, like I had something to do with my fault or whatever. I didn't want to like interrupt the whole."
But he already interrupted by getting up to go to the bathroom.
But that's a normal thing though on that show.
Okay.
Not normal, but like
I never watched the show.
You never? Nah, you should, bro.
It's funny. I heard it's hilarious, but I never watched that.
Jokes, bro. Nah, but they've gotten up. DC have gotten up, used the bathroom that time.
Well, yeah, because podcast is something casual where you could do that.
Yeah, and they have like a whole like setup. Like it's like a room. I don't know. Like you should watch it. Check it out. It's cool. They have a DJ that be playing music, playing like his beats and stuff. Like it's like a whole vibe. But it's more like a show. Like that's what it gives. Like a live show. But yeah, that didn't look good.
It didn't look good. But like, have you? So anyway,
I think that was probably like the first time he was on there too. Cause I've been watching 85 show for a little minute. I don't think I ever seen Ross on there.
The episode is out too. Did you watch it?
No.
I didn't watch it because I'm like, if he leaves,
Yeah, if he left early, I'm like.
But it's like a 2-hour something show, so
bro.
they kept going.
So
Yeah.
an hour and a half left. Y'all was just going.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you ever left an event without saying bye?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What happened? Was it because you wasn't feeling it, or like why did you leave without saying bye, or you just felt like fuck it? I don't
Wait,
need
you
to.
talking about like just somebody's random party?
Nah, like all right. So
So where I was like invited.
Yeah, let me give my example. So one time I left, but it was because oh man. All right. I got invited to a rooftop situation for the guy that I was dating, his friend's wife's birthday. It was her birthday.
Okay.
So we there. I didn't really know anybody. Like this was new in our dating relationship, whatever. So when I got there, all right. So I was invited to the guy I was dating. His whatever. It was a birthday party of one of his friends. So I got there. I said hi to everybody. It was new in our dating. So like nobody, they knew who I was, but like I didn't really have a strong bond with anybody there. It was just like casual hello. So as I'm there, I'm like sitting down, and the guy I'm dating, you know, he was kind of like leaving me to just kind of socialize on my own, but I'm not. At the time, I wasn't as social. Like I'm shy. I don't really know too many people, so I'm just chilling by myself. And he's mingling and socializing with everybody. Fine, cool. But like because it was so new, he was like in my eyes being a little too friendly with the other females at the event.
Okay.
And it's like, granted, he knew them for like years, but like I didn't really know the extent of that. So for me, it was just kind of like, all right, like I'm your girl. I'm sitting here. I don't really know anybody. You're kind of socializing without me. You got your arm around bitches. Like I felt the way. So I got up and I left, and that was it.
Okay.
So for me, it's like if I'm gonna leave, it's just because I'm uncomfortable and I just don't want to fucking be there anymore.
Okay.
Like I'm not purposely trying to be rude. I just feel away.
So what? So would you have been okay if like he was more like if he would have brought you along and was more social to everybody?
Like you could be social, but like you brought me with you. I don't really know anybody. Like, yeah, you could at least be a little bit more mindful of that. Not just like, oh, but you was chilling. Like I saw you talking to one person, and it's like, yeah, because that person felt bad. Like they saw me sitting alone, so they sat next to me. They started talking to me, like,
Yeah.
because they knew I was, like, kind of isolated. But that wasn't that person's job. Like, if you're the person I'm dating and you brought me here, I feel like you should have been a little bit more involved in that. But like I said before, like, me being Hispanic, if I was to walk into a room and not say hi or bye, everybody would be like, you're rude. Like, that's just part of our culture. Like, I can't even do a general, hey, guys. No, like, I have to greet everybody individually, kiss on the cheek. Or a hug, yeah. Because if not, it's like, oh, you didn't say hi to me. But it's like, but I waved at you. Nah, that's not good enough. You gotta do more.
Good enough for me. I'd be like,
I'm giving a universal.
What up?
A universal. What up, y'all?
Nah,
Y'all
like,
look.
we can't do it.
that's why I love COVID sometimes, because it's like,
That's your guess, your excuse.
Yes,
awkward shit.
that's
Like,
what
yo.
I'm saying.
we ain't hugging right now, right?
COVID.
I've been social distancing. Like,
So, like, bro, that's the best feeling.
But yeah, so like, why did you leave your thing? You just dipped? Like, fuck it.
Well, first of all, it was just like a random party that I would like you said, like I wasn't feeling the vibe. Got up out of there.
Okay.
Straight like that. This was like years ago. Yeah.
So it's mainly you just don't feel the vibe.
Yeah.
How about you?
I always feel awkward with like the hellos and goodbyes, cause there be some people who be acting like they never met you before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta do like a whole new conversation. So I'm just like, you know what?
And at parties, a lot of shit is just for show.
Yeah, I don't.
So it's just like a lot of people, like you may see somebody that you went to school with,
Correct.
and you don't even really fuck with them, but
Right.
being that y'all went to school, he's like, yo, it's just
It's like you doing too much.
If
we
I'm
not even like that.
if I'm invited over someone's house, I'll say hello to the homeowner, whoever's house I'm in. Everyone else is just like whatever. As long as the night goes on, as we move, making our way around, what up? How you been? But I'm not walking the door if there's 30 people in the house saying hi to everyone.
Yeah.
Like I
Mad
had
work.
one of my ex-girlfriends when we used to go to her house for the holidays. They had like a two-story house, and it was family downstairs and upstairs.
God.
So when you walked in, she literally was walked around, and I walked with her and say hi to everyone downstairs, then went upstairs, and then when we left, it was like the same thing. I'm like, yo.
That screams anxiety to me. Like, that's a
So,
lot.
yo, after that, like, I was like, all right, I'll just go to the car. I'll bring the car around. That's it. You go say bye, and I'm out.
Yeah.
I say goodbye to like the grandmoms.
Whoever you see on the way out.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm out because this 30 plus people, it ain't for me.
It's a
be
thing
there
though,
all
like
night.
when you leave without saying bye, it's like, oh, she left without saying bye.
Fuck it. I won't see you again for another
Or
year.
like
Talk
if
shit
you
about
come
it.
and you don't say nothing, let's say you make yourself comfortable, you grab a drink, it's like, y tú no saluda, like you can't say hi, you can't say, and it's like, yo, like can I just
Matter
chill?
of fact, you know what? That is like a thing, like in like I guess on my Trinidadian side, like you, I
Caribbean
mean,
thing.
yeah, like you have to, you greet everybody.
You have to.
Like, I mean, I don't think it's like that, like specific where like you have to greet every single person like equally.
Yeah.
But like as long as you acknowledge everybody in the room or wherever, like even like in passing, you might see your neighbor, like good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just common. I don't know.
Common courtesy.
Manners.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm rude.
But yeah. So to wrap this up,
New Yorker.
I don't know. He could have said something, but he didn't. Fuck it. But just for that, I think I actually kind of want to watch the episode just to see how it went, like the flow of it.
I seen like after the fact, like they
was clowning
cracking
him.
up. They was cracking
and they
up.
was
Like,
saying,
yo,
they
he
were
really
like, yo, he
just
could have
left.
just said that. Like, he could have just said he wanted to go. Like, the
But
fuck?
that's the thing about 85 show. They make jokes out of everything. Like,
I want to see them live.
yeah, me too.
I heard their live show is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like a whole stand-up production.
Back.
Because it's DC Young Fly, right?
Yeah.
See Carlos and Chico Bean.
Yeah. All right, so now we are going to talk about dating
It's about to get messy.
in the metaverse. So the CEO of the dating app Tinder recently revealed that the company is working on having its own type of dating in the metaverse called Tinderverse. According to whatever guy, the Tinderverse will aim to blur the boundaries between the offline and online worlds. First of all, let's stop right there. Why do we feel the need to blur the boundaries between offline and online worlds? If we're dating, like, don't you want it to be in the real world?
Like you're giving, like you're helping people who cheat. That's why I said this is getting real messy.
Oh, we're gonna get into that.
Like,
But yeah, this to me, whatever. So anyway, in addition, the company is testing the in-app virtual currency, which allows users to purchase access to premium services and earn them as a reward. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, boom. So there we go. So that's fine. I've never used Tinder, so I don't even know the layout and how it looks. I've never used, I think one time I created a profile for my best friend. She was single. And we kind of looked through it together just to see, like, I don't even think it was Tinder. It was another one. And it's just weird. Like, it's already weird in real life. You got a lot of people who just look weird on the app. They got weird-ass profiles.
You gotta worry about being catfish, but now
Yes.
But now on top of that,
yes,
like, if this is gonna be in like a whole like metaverse, you may not even be seeing the actual person.
No.
You might see a character.
yes, exactly. And it's like for me, it's like part of like, well, Tinder, from what I know, I heard it's like mainly hookups. Like you just
Same.
use
I heard
Tinder
that too,
to have
yeah.
sex, hook up, one night stand. So how are you, if the point is to hook up, how are you doing that in the metaverse? Because not only you could touch them or kiss them. So are you gonna take the dating seriously then? But then it's like, where's the wow factor? Like part of dating is like, okay, you put effort. You take them to a nice restaurant. You dress nice. You do things to kind of woo them or impress them. On the metaverse, I feel like you're just gonna have to. You could create like a fucking, because you can create your own rooms or your own like universe
right.
within. So you're just gonna be super artistic and creative, and everything is just gonna be visual in order to impress somebody. That's not real.
I was thinking like maybe they're promoting like gaming within dating.
That's like. What is up? I
don't know. That's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, I don't get the purpose. Like
Y'all just gonna be chilling in a like an all blank white room.
So all right,
it doesn't make sense.
sex is
With a person
mental,
that you never even
right?
met.
A lot of sex is mental.
Okay.
You remember? Y'all probably haven't seen it, but the movie Demolition Man.
I'm sorry.
Heard of it.
Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone, and it was based like in the future. They didn't have physical sex. What they did, they put on like these helmets, and that was how they had sex with each other. So it was like a mental stimulation kind of thing. So that's kind of what this could happen. You have like a mental relationship with someone, and the sex that you have will be more mentally stimulating for you
Rather than physical.
I mean,
Okay.
everyone's fucking phone boned at some point in their life, right?
Okay.
Or sexted. So
Okay.
that mental stimulation that you get from that, it can just be applied to like the metaverse. You can, you'll be able to create maybe your physical body that you want for yourself, and then this person that you're with can create her own body, but it'll all be mentally pleasing, and you can just create the world you want in your own head, your own perfect image.
So why can't we do this without the metaverse?
Because you could still have mental sex. Like they have something we all know. Well, I'm sure you've heard of tantric sex, where there's no penetration at all. Tantric sex is just like a lot of deep breathing or like staring into someone's eyes for a long period of time, and that can make you orgasm essentially.
Right. So someone that's shot.
You serious?
I'm deadass. You never heard of tantric sex?
No.
Never watched American Pie?
I don't remember.
You should watch Sex, Love, and Goop on Netflix.
Wait, that was on American Pie? Which one?
Shipbreak. The one that fucked up his mom.
I gotta rewatch that.
They call him Shipbreak.
I don't remember
It's been
that
years since I.
that. But yeah, tantric sex.
He was doing tantric sex.
Yeah.
Damn, what was I gonna say? Oh, so like for someone that's shy, right? That gets awkward physically around someone.
Yeah.
But they're more outgoing when they're at home in the comfort of their own bedroom, whatever.
Yeah.
It could be something for that person. You know.
It could.
Now they can express themselves behind this avatar and create. So, but there's lots of people like that.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so
there's people like that now.
There is, but like, I mean, I like the idea, but I'm kind of like, yo, they're setting this up for where.
Like where's the effort? I don't feel like that's effort.
Yeah, like we're getting lazy. Like,
we're getting lazy. I'm sorry.
It goes back to what we was talking about before. Like people not going outside no more.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I feel like this is like another layer of that. It's just like people's probably never gonna leave their house. There's gonna be teenagers who just just gonna be in the metaverse all day.
Yeah, like you're gonna get married in the metaverse, have a metaverse husband, and probably never see him or be around. Like the point of dating to me is like in person, face to face, holding, kissing, experiencing together, not in this like virtual reality that's not really reality, and you got all these fucking avatars you showing up with, or like a hologram of yourself, because maybe they might show up as themselves in a hologram version. Fine, but it's like, then what's the point? Like, what is your goal with this dating thing? It sounds like you're just having fun, and it does sound like more of a gaming thing, like you said, honestly. Because like if you're using the app to meet people, okay, you're gonna meet them, but then what? Like, what's your end goal with this person?
Exactly.
That's the thing. So if your end goal is to just like have fun and create these like virtual realities together, and I don't know, you're awkward, so it's easier for you to meet virtually, fine. But then how can anything real come from that? You about to have virtual children with this person too? You're gonna create your whole virtual fantasy, virtual life, build your own virtual home with this person, and just be like together in the metaverse.
So all right, you know the saying like beauty. What the fuck's saying? Like beauty's in the eye of the beholder, or like people don't fall in love with the physical, but like the mental of the person or what's inside. I love you for what's inside of you. This allows those people to fall in love with someone for their what's inside. You know,
that's fine.
Build a deeper relationship mentally and spiritually with this person without the physical connection.
And are they gonna? But is that person gonna be ready to meet this person?
Yeah.
Physically.
That's something.
What if they're not? What if they would?
What if they're like, no, I'm happy here. Like this is where I belong. This is where our relationship should thrive. Like just here.
This makes things really creepy, because it's just like, what if you do develop a relationship in this, right? And you worry about. I mean, all right, you start gaining feelings or whatever for whatever reason.
Yeah.
No judgment, but like, what if you're so interested that you're scared to even see what the person looks like, to the point that it makes you curious that you fuck around and stalk this person. you kind of like, I don't know, like based off the relationship that you have with this person, you should know like what they do for a living. You should know some of their hobbies, what they like to do, where they hang out.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, are you going to meet their friends? Like, how, just, all right, I guess the question we're both getting at is, like, how far can it go?
Yeah, like,
how far can it possibly go? And like, I guess that's something that...
Is there going to be, like, an Instagram metaverse, too? Like,
yeah,
is gonna
I'm sure
metaverse
Instagram will end up
now?
turning into a metaverse, where then your whole... Like, your page would be, like, your own kind of, like, home or virtual reality. When people go to... Yeah. When people go to visit your profile, it's like a whole production, probably. But that's a whole other... Yeah. That's a whole other thing.
We're going somewhere else now.
I don't know. Anything else to say about that?
Not really.
Prayers to them. Prayers to whoever is doing all that. I guess I'm still old school. We could skip the next topic. Is we ready? Yeah. Let's do do you think... Okay. So I don't know if you ever well, first I'm gonna tell you why, because I want to give like some context to what I'm trying to say here.
Backstory time.
Backstory. So basically, you ever watched the show 20 Something on Netflix? Have you heard of it?
I heard of it, but I never watched.
It's actually pretty good. It's kind of like The Real World, but like not a Gen Z version.
Big Sean is in it.
Nah.
20 Something?
Yeah, he's not in it.
Could have swore he said
this is like random. No, it's random people in the house. It's like The Real World. Remember The Real World?
Okay.
So basically, one of the girls, her name was Natalie, oddly enough, and she was also a Cancer.
Ironically,
she's cute, but she was chubbier. And then like the other girls were like skinnier, and like she thought they were prettier than her or whatever. So okay, the reason why I said this is because like she got mad because like one of the guys wasn't paying attention to her, and she had even said like, the other girls are prettier than me, and I feel like and like they're skinnier, and I just kind of feel like the odd one out, blah blah blah. This guy was pretty hot for her, so I was just kind of thinking like they just weren't, in my visual perception, they weren't on the same physical attraction scale.
They didn't
Like
look
they were
right
different.
together to you.
Yes.
Okay.
So he ended up liking somebody else. He ended up liking another girl. So basically, the first question I got from this was, do you think that people need to be more realistic about how attractive they are before they shoot their shot with someone? So if a girl knows she's a 5, should she still try to get with a guy who's an 8 or a 9?
I don't feel like that's necessary.
Okay, go for it.
Especially being a guy. Because
Okay.
we're the shot takers.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on, all right, say for instance, for example, you may run in as a guy, right? You may run into a chick. You may meet a girl just like in passing. Like she might be like, I don't know. Y'all might be waiting for the train together.
Mm-hmm.
Or y'all might go to the same bodega to get coffee or your sandwich or whatever. You guys probably see each other like often, like during the week. And you may take your shot after like seeing her a few times, and it's just like she may feel like, all right, he's not really my type or whatever.
Okay.
But maybe like being that they see each other all the time, like he could have, I don't know, like she could have shut him down the first time, but if he came back again, maybe like 2 weeks later when you see her, like after a while,
like the persistence.
Yeah, like she in her mind and you know, at first sight she's like, but after a while,
Okay.
she probably got to see him in different outfits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like she probably like subconsciously took those notes or whatever, and was like, he's not really that bad looking or whatever.
Right,
I'm speaking as if I'm the girl.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like that happens all the time. Cause how many times have you said that though? What you said, like when you said that girl or that guy is too hot for that, like how many times have you said that?
A lot.
That's what I'm saying. So
realistically, I think we all do that on some level. Like,
I'm saying.
Realistically, when you see a couple, like for me, I see a couple and I automatically, I'm like, oh, they look good together. Like they're a hot ass fucking couple, the guy and the girl. Then there's other couples and I'm like, oh, like how did he get her or how did she get him? I think that's a natural response and it's not coming at nobody. I think it's being realistic. Like even me, I don't think I would ever go after somebody who looks like Trey Songz or Chris Brown. I just don't.
But see, that's coming from a girl.
That's coming from me because I feel like I'm realistic. Like I'm not gonna go after a 10.
Please.
I'm not going after a 10.
If I see Holly Berry, she backed.
I'm not gonna lie, like.
Well, shoot your shot, King.
It's different.
Right. I shot my shot at Alicia Keys before.
I think it's different
You
being
did?
a man though.
What you said? Wait, I gotta hear this.
This was in high school though. Like so, it was like keep it moving kind of thing. But she knew my name. That's all I know, baby. She knew my name.
That's all you needed.
I knew it. And look who she married, a nigga that looked like me, Swiss Beats. Holla at your boy, yeah.
I'm done.
Let's go. I'm sorry.
Nah, get your shit off. Get your shit off.
Nah, but
yeah, I think that's a natural thing. Like, okay.
But wait.
No, go ahead.
I think it's different for men than women. Like, if women have a better shot taking average than men do. We miss a lot of the shots that we take.
Yes.
Sometimes we gotta get the rebound and put it back to try to make that shot again.
I agree.
But women, y'all shots is like damn near 99.99999.
I agree. But okay, so my follow-up question to that was, have you ever had a girl?
No, that was OD, not 99.
No,
Probably
but I know
about
what you mean. All right, 96.4 at least. Have you ever had a girl who wasn't maybe as attractive to you come at you, like holler at you, try to get with you?
Yeah,
definitely.
And how did you handle that?
Casper. Straight friendly ghosted.
Okay,
ass.
you see, he ghosted. How about you? Like, be realistic. Cause listen, look. My thing is like, it's nice when people be like, no, cause
I'm not gonna
I
ghost
look at
you.
personality and what's inside counts. But realistically, when you first see somebody, it's the physical that you notice first. Period. Before you even have a conversation, you already look at somebody and decide, all right, could I see myself fucking this person or not? And that's just being real. And then afterward, maybe it's no, but then maybe you probably do get to know them and their personality wins you over. And you're like, you know what? They are attractive. And that happens and that's normal. I'm not saying that it can't. I'm not saying it's impossible. But let's not act like we're all like soul, like reaching for souls and like looking at souls and just like, oh, like their spirit is great. Meanwhile, they're ugly as fuck to you. Be real.
Attractive.
The same, be real.
Well, I don't know that the age that I'm at now, like that's what I pay attention to more though.
But what's the first thing you notice?
Well, the physical, of course,
Yes.
but if it's not,
You're not gonna fuck a hunchback just because she has a beautiful soul.
yeah, nah,
You know you're not.
nah.
Buck
But
tooth.
then again, yo, you OD. What's next?
I'm saying,
lazy
like,
eye, like what's next?
Lazy
like,
eye, like lopsided tits.
Gap tooth.
Like, I'm just saying.
Chip tooth. Like
Chip
what?
tooth. Meanwhile, this girl wasn't like that either. Like I'm not trying to say she was like hideous in the show. She's not. But you know. It leads to another question,
Yeah.
but I wanna finish this topic first. So how did you handle the girl?
Oh.
Yeah.
I just kept it real. I was just like, yo, we should just be friends.
Okay. Okay. Friend zone.
Yeah.
That's better than ghosting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ghost. But to go back to that show, I feel like she should have took her shot.
She did. She actually did. She
Oh.
tried. But like she could tell that he was putting her in the friend zone. And she kept seeing him go to the other girl, constantly go to the other girl. So she wasn't really mad at him. So this leads to the next topic. She got mad at the girl because she had told the girl
That she liked him.
That she liked him and she was gonna shoot her shot with him. And the girl actually encouraged her to. She was like, yeah, like you should talk to him. Go for it. I support you. So it was like, damn, bitch, like I told you what I wanted to do. You supported it, but you were flirting with him behind my back. And she was going over to like his side of the house. She was staying over with him, like t-shirt, no pants. So and it's like, damn, like
I mean,
that
she
was
gave her an
tough.
opportunity.
Yeah, but she didn't even tell her like, yo, I'm feeling him too. Oh, let me ask the question formally. So now, if you told your friend you like someone, but the person they likes you instead, and you like them back, how would you handle the situation? Wait, I don't think I asked this question right.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? If your friend, let's say you two, you and Anthony.
Yeah.
Right. Boom. You like me.
Right.
Anthony likes me, but he don't tell you.
Right.
You tell him that you like me. Boom.
Right. But y'all end up.
We end up flirting, whatever.
Yeah.
Then it's like, damn, you're gonna look at him like, yo, bro, like, the fuck? And you couldn't even tell me you was feeling her too? That's fucked up.
It is.
But it happens so much with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm so attractive.
But I'm not gonna lie. Yo.
Yeah, don't even engage. Like, do not engage.
That shit got like right here, and I was like, wait, what?
Like, get the fuck out of here. Slap that shit down.
It's like, yo, he just slipped that in there.
Pause.
Wow.
Y'all said you wanted to have fun this episode.
No, we having fun. We having fun.
Wow. To go back to what I was saying, whatever that was, help me out here.
You were basically, I was saying, like, you would look at Anthony like, yo, like, what's up?
Yeah, that would be, I mean, but that happens all the time, though. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be like that. It happens all the time. Because y'all the choosers at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it happens both ways, too, because you might be that girl, you might be in that seat, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially even, I mean, who's to say, like, it might be, I don't know, I don't want to give any names or whatever, but like, let's say it wasn't a situation where it was like she's like one is thicker than the other, you know what I'm saying, and it was like y'all were pretty much too even.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that could happen to anybody, even the more attractive one. It could happen to that girl too.
It could happen.
It all depends on who that guy is attracted to. Who,
right. What's
you know
his
what I'm saying?
vibe? What's his like preference? Yeah.
It might be how you're dressed. It might be your hair.
Yeah.
You might not be into blondes.
That's happened. Like, I've been out with my friends, and like that's happened because we're not ugly.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty decent.
And you might have locked eyes with him a couple times, and you're like,
yeah, you probably like somebody,
you
but
see
he
him
likes
coming
your friends.
over, and then you go to the bathroom, you come back, oh shit, he's talking to your friend.
With that, it's not as deep though, because it's like if it's just like a random guy, there's nothing really invested. It's like, fuck it, whatever, like whoever you want to like. It matters more though if I tell my friend like, yo, I like him, and then
Yeah.
She goes by. The thing is the going behind the back. That's the shit that bothers, because it's like, girl, if you liked him too, all you had to do was tell me. Because I'm not about to fight with my friend over him. If you like him and he likes you, go right ahead. Do what you need to do. But, like, don't encourage me to shoot my shot at him. Meanwhile, while you're encouraging me, you're also trying to do your shit behind my back. That's the part I don't fucking like. That's real fucking sneaky. I don't like it. It don't feel right with me.
Hey, but if I get, at least that lets you know where you stand with the guy, whether he's entertaining it or not.
Yeah.
You know
it just sucks if the guy's the one who comes back to you like, yo, just to let you know, your friend is trying to get with me too. And then it's like, oh shit, what? Like, what?
That's the rent store right there.
Then you're both just supposed to walk away from him.
So then, basically, just not to leave it in a cliffhanger. So in the show, Natalie, the girl, she approached the other girl like, yo, what you did was fucked up. I told you I liked him, blah, blah, blah. I'm not about to fight with you over this guy, but you could have at least told me. The girl reacted by crying and saying she's like, she seeks attention from men and she doesn't know what's wrong with her and she needs therapy. Like, that was like the blanket.
Wait, the girl who ended up with the guy?
The more attractive girl that the guy liked,
So
she was the one, she played the victim. She said sorry and everything, but it was like,
deflected it back to her?
she was like, oh, I need therapy. No, it deflected it onto herself, like, oh, I just need therapy. Like, I've always been this way. I always seek attention from men. I even put attention, like, from men over my friendships.
Oh, so she was doing the most, too, trying to get the guy's attention, too.
She admitted it, yeah. She was. They were texting. She was syncing over. It was just like, it was messy. It was messy.
Oh.
But that was it. Like, basically, moral of the story for that, just keep it real. Keep it real with yourself and keep it real with your friendships. Like, the fuck? And that's it. Those are the topics.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Skipped over one, remember?
Because we're over.
Ah, okay.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till
All right,
next
guys.
time.
Till next time. Next time. You should add that here.
That was me.
You were? Oh, okay.
The part
All
where I
right,
said,
guys.
"I shot my
Like
shot."
always, wait, what is our closing? Like always, subscribe, like, comment, share. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Engage with us.
Yes.
Okay, we want engagement.
Facts.
What else? What else? I think that's it.
Shoot your shot, man.
Shoot your shot.
Girl or boy, shoot your shot. Don't worry about all the appearance.
Worry about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Though. Be realistic, though.
But at the same time, you don't know how that person's viewing you at the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You might be downplaying yourself, and that person might be low key.
Like thinking you're the best thing they've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not if you a hunchback.
Shoot.
Just saying. Like, just be realistic. But whatever. Bye, guys.
Deuce.